I got into a routine, right? And I got comfortable, right? I had a girlfriend for 2 years, and then shortly after that, after we separated, I got another girlfriend who I'm not engaged to for 2 years. So, I was just mostly at home, training, eating, sleeping, and just, I felt like I was not retired, but I definitely felt like there was a lot more I could have been doing,
Yeah.
but just not in Dubai. For example, because of how I'm making a living, I couldn't invest in real estate there, right? Because I couldn't qualify for a bank loan, right? So what am I going to do? Buy the houses all in cash, so I couldn't utilize the bank systems there, and I was still liable for federal income tax, which is always over my head being in Dubai. So all U.S. citizens, right, no matter where we live, we're taxed just as if we were living here.
Yeah.
We have a small tax break, but if you're making good money, right, if you're high income earner, then you're basically taxed just as much as over there, anywhere outside the U.S. as if you're living here.
I love taxes, dude.
Right?
It's my favorite topic.
Tell me about it. So anyways, that just meant like I felt like I was in this limbo. Like, okay, well, I like it here, but I have to pay tax here for the U.S. and I'm not really getting any real tax benefit because I was meeting the people I was meeting there were not American. They're mostly from the UK, Europe, Asia, and Middle East.
Yeah.
And they were living there for the tax break.
Right.
Right. And people that are watching me living there and they're assuming that I was getting a tax break too. So I'm like, I'm not though. They're like, oh, okay, so why are you here? So it was just felt like, okay, why am I here? And I have all these taxes I have to pay back in the States. So long term, for longevity in Dubai, it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense to stay there.
Well, isn't there a way to change citizenship so that you're getting the tax break entirely?
Right. So if I were to renounce my citizenship, then I can get like a St. Kitts and Nevis passport and I can stay in Dubai. But if I want to ever come back to the U.S., which I'm sure I would have wanted to come back to the U.S. at some point, they make it very difficult for you to get your visa because you're no longer a citizen. So now you have to apply for a visa.
You can't just apply for a citizenship in Dubai. You have to forego your citizenship in the U.S.
Right. You have to renounce it.
You have to get rid of it to have one in Dubai. I think you can't just have both.
No. So if you have both, then you still have to pay taxes for the U.S.
Oh, okay. I see.
Right. So you have to get rid of the U.S. citizenship.
If you don't want to pay the taxes.
If you don't want to pay taxes.
Oh,
that's a huge decision. And I thought about it, but no. And truthfully, for what I'm doing, from what I believe what we're doing, the opportunity really is here.
Yeah.
And being out there, I noticed I was, looking at my numbers, my analytics, my, Indian, Filipino, African, my followers from that side of the world was growing, right? But for me to make money, right, that's not the market that I need to be in, right? I need to be in North America.
Yeah.
Right. So that was one of the main reasons why I came back out here, is to collaborate with North Americans and grow my North American following, right? From when I'm selling my products and services, whatever I endorse, right? I just have more value here.
Yeah.
And over there, between that and also not being able to utilize any of the bank systems that the citizens there are able to use, like getting a home loan, for example, getting a car loan, right? Getting a business loan. None of that was an option.
Yeah.
Right. So how am I going to make a future for myself there?
It makes sense.
In addition to having to pay U.S. tax.